The next college football superstar. Let's talk about it. Now, I'm going to be real with y'all. This first name, probably not going to shock too many people. I already think he's a superstar. And that's Malachi Toney. Like, what are we talking about here? He's already a superstar, y'all. Like, he already then took over Miami. He's known. Kids is coming up to him. You know what I'm saying? He almost has a celebrity effect already. Like, think about Jeremiah Smith when he came into college football his first year. Like, Malachi Toney has the same kind of effect. So to me, I don't want to say he's arrived, but he already has a superstar status in my humble opinion. When you think Miami, who you thinking of? You ain't thinking Darian Minter. You ain't thinking Cooper Barkade. You ain't thinking about a defense. You thinking Malachi Toney. He already has the effect. So to me, he's already there. Now, at number 2 is JKS, Jaron Keawe-Sagapolutele, and he's really one of my sleepers because he showed you signs last year that he was one of them dudes. He's one of them guys. And I think he's in store for a big-time season this upcoming year. You combine JKS with all the different changes they made, along with a top portal class in the ACC. I think this team is going to be a sleeping giant, and I could easily see them get 9 to 10 plus wins this upcoming year. Argue with your mama, argue with yourself, but I think JKS is prime for a big year. Now, number 3, I agree with this one. Now, his playoffs was crazy. This dude was going absolutely off, and this is Brandon Finney Jr., and I think he's another guy that people know, right? And he already kind of has that status, but I think, he puts up a couple of good games, you're going to think him obviously a superstar. So I think this is a pretty good one, man. Like, this dude can ball. This dude is him. This dude is different. Number 4, DJ Pickett, big time cornerback, 6'5 plus, can defend, guard multiple positions. Dude's elite. Dude mentally is right. And dude just makes plays. Absolute playmaker out there, man. So I think DJ Pickett one of the ones, you're going to have to pay attention to. Big time upside, smart, cerebral. Like I said, he makes plays, man. Now you combine him with the new head coach and Lane Kiffin. DJ Pickett finna be a superstar and the next big time cornerback coming out of LSU. Then number 5, he has Devin Sanchez. Can't disagree with this one. I think it's another big time pick, another elite cornerback coming through the Ohio State program. Good size, good strength, and good ball skills as well, man. Dude just makes plays. I like this one. Now, I'm going to put y'all on game with a couple of names that was not mentioned in this top 5 for college football. I'm going to go ahead and put Elijah Griffin from Georgia. I think he's next up, defensive lineman. He's going to be making some major damage, I think, this year in college football, man. I think he's the next big defensive tackle / nose / edge, can do a little bit of everything. Think about, obviously, Jordan Davis. Think about Jalen Carter. He's going to be one of those guys. Also, I think you got to throw in there Grayson Littleton from Texas. I think he's another guy that's going to be primed for a big-time year. That's going to be able to do major things as well. That cornerback started as a slot, star nickel position, and you combine all the talent they got. Grayson Littleton, I think, is also up next. Then I got to throw in Caleb Hawkins. Now, he transferred from North Texas over to Oklahoma State. I don't think it's going to be that big of a difference. I think he's going to be one of those big-time bell cow backs. When we go back to years back when we thought Oklahoma State was good. New, obviously, head coach, new quarterback. But I think Caleb Hawkins is going to surprise some people this upcoming year. And the final freshman for me is going to come from Oregon. That's the Corian Moore. I think he's going to be next primed up for Oregon and the Ducks and everything that they have going. And I think he's going to have a big-time year that nobody's talking about nearly enough. Came in, did some good things. Now he's dealt with a little bit of injury. I think the Corian Moore is going to be one of those guys we need to talk about more and could be primed for another big-time year as well. I know he showed some different signs and things, but I think this year he pops off.